Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
So let me introduce myself. My name is Shanta. So I'm here to tell you all about what we are going to talk about in this meeting. So we are choosing the topic of children and education, and we want to make a tuition center out of it. So here are our idea. So why should we choose tuition centers? That because knowledge is really important for us nowadays, because in the industry of 4.0, knowledge keep on increasing and increasing. Those who are in primary school right now studying Microsoft Word and those kind of stuff, well, we have to manage those kind of stuff, right? And our target is the one who are in junior high school and the high school itself, because at that age are the most important thing, because that age they determine what major they want to take in their university, and it will go along always until they have their work. So here are our subjects. We have so many kinds of subjects, but for the primary one, we have math, English, science, social study, and arts. Arts itself are really important at the stages of primary, because it's the one who development the brain, right? And the junior high school is that we have commerce stream and science stream. And the science stream have like this chemistry, physics, and biology. And the commerce stream have accounting, economy, and business. This timetable are taken based on the AS and the Cambridge curriculum. And for the senior high school, we add additional maths and statistics for the paper 1 AS level, and geography also. And we are here sending you all about international and national grades, because we are not only focusing on the Cambridge itself, but we also have the national exam. And so here are our available course. There are IGCSE, O level, AS level, A2 level, and CIPP. So that's all I want to say, and thank you. The next slide will be presented by my friend Nathan. Thank you.
Thank you, Shanta, for letting me to continue this presentation. Good afternoon, everyone. Today, I'm going to talk about early development, but before I start, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Nathaniel Jason. You can call me Nathan. I believe that teaching children is one of the very important things that parents must do, right? And I believe that the younger the children are, the easier they can catch the information around them. So there are two concepts for teaching children. The first concept is early education, and the second concept is early development. So many people are unfamiliar with these two concepts, and many people think that they are the same thing, but apparently it's not. Even though they are different things, they are related to one another through the same approximately time frame. So early education is also known by some people as nursery education, which relates to how a children education throughout adolescence, and it concerns certain learning benchmark that was encountered by children up to the age of 2. Those examples of early education is talking, crawling, walking, associating words with relevant context. That what every parent teaches to their kid when they are it's 2 years old or up to 5 years old. But I'm going to talk about that, but I'm going to focus on the early development. So the early development is much broader aspect rather than the early education, because it focuses on the psychology and emotionally of the children. So why early development is important? Early development is important because the emotional and psychological growth of the children will affect how the children grows up and when they become adult. We can help the children to give a great early development process by giving them positive support. Like for example, when the children like to imagine things, like they want to have a unicorn, big building, big house. Some parents say that no, you can't have that in the real world. But apparently, that those words will make the children think that kind of thinking is wrong. That's why they will stop imagining things which will stop their creativity. Meanwhile, creativity is important nowadays because it can make something from impossible to possible. So that's it from me today, and I will let my friend Ricky to continue this presentation. Thank you.
So thank you, Nathan, for letting me continue this presentation. So hello guys, my name is Ricky Muliawan. So I'm here today is going to talk to you about how to support children in their educations. So there are many aspects can support children in their education, and the biggest aspect can support children in their educations is the role of their parents. So it is because children spend a lot of time with their parents, and children also open to their parents when there is something happen to them. So I suggest as the parents to build a good relationship under the school conditions. Why? Because students spend half of the day in the school to get educations. So the parents must know if the school is suitable for the children or not. Because if the school is not suitable for the children, it will disturb children in their learning process. Next is the parents-teacher conference. It is important because when the children in the school, parents don't know what happened to the children in the school, so the parents need to keep in touch with the teacher. So if something happened like the children get a bad score or fighting at the school, the teacher can contact the parents, so the parents can know what's happened to the children in the school. So next is give your children an extra course for them to attend. It is because some of the children is difficult to focus when they are learning in a group, like in the school. So they need an extra course to repeat the lessons, so the children can more understand the lessons. Next is helping your child to make a new friends and adapt to a new society. It is because some of the children are difficult to make a friends. So they need parents to help them to make a friend. So they will have friends in another day to help them when they are in the problem. And the last one is find out about your child interest. As a parent, it is important for us to knowing the children's interest, because with knowing the children's interest, we can support the children to pursuing their interests. So that's all for my presentation, and next will be presentations by my friend Mike.
Thank you, Ricky, for letting me continue this presentation. Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Salim, and I will continue the presentation about consulting. So the consulting consists of 2 points. The first point is solving problem, and the second point is finding solution. But before we begin, we need to know what is consulting. Consulting is an activity of providing expert answers or solution advice to give to certain people or group. So why is consulting important for us or for students? So in our daily life, we facing a lot of problems, and sometimes we cannot solve the problem on our own. So we go to consultant to get the best advice that we could get, so we can solve our problem. And how the consulting affect the student? So students also have a problem in their school, like if they get bullied, if they get a bad score at exam, get a lot of homework, the environment of the school or the curriculum they facing. So we are providing them in our tutor with consulting, so they can share or talk about the problem they're facing. Like example, the bullying is a crucial problem, so we can give them best advice they could get. So after they get the advice, they can live or study well and improve their grade at the school or tutor. And that's all for my presentation about the consulting point. So the next will be presented by Steven.
Thank you, Michael, for letting me continue our presentation. Hello guys, my name is Tanjaya. Now I will explain about the development. With the help of the student center, children are able to more understand about that they don't understand at school. As the time are not limited, children are able to free to ask about the homework, quiz, test, or even review model that had or hadn't been explained in the school. And not only that, several benefits that are children will have more connection as many other students from another school, so they can share topics in general. And our student center granted the best lecture in this our student center, and we will keep a track of the children marks, and we provide a question bank that made by our lecture and by research and development department. And that's all for me. Now my friend Shanta will continue our presentation.
So thank you, Steven, for your presentation. So my name is Shanta, and I'm here at the last session of our meeting. So we are going to talk about placement, which is something really important in our tuition center. So how we will place our students is that basically on the alphabetical in order. So we have like A until Z classes, and basically we are going to categorize them based on their marks. Not because like this, if they rank higher, for example A, they basically have like a scholarship. So they have like discount like for 50% until 80%, so it will increase our marketing strategies and will increase our popularity in the tuition center itself. So basically like how do you actually place them is that we have like a written task first of all. So when you enter the tuition center, you will be given a written task and you have to fill that up. That written task is actually filled up with like normal maths, basics English, Indonesia, and science or commerce one. So basically, it helps also for the children to actually choose what major they want to take for the high school. Basically, if you want to go to high school, you have like you have to choose between science or commerce, right? This one will help you like because there are given marks in there. So based on your mark, then you will be categorized into A, B, or C class. You also can talk to your consulting department, yeah, because you want to consult about what major you want to take. If your mark isn't sufficient enough, and should you take that, so you could talk with them. So that's all I want to talk about the placement. And here we are at the ending, and thank you so much for our presentation today. So let me end this meeting, and thank you guys. Before that, if you want to contact us, we are here at the here our email shinetutor@gmail.com, and our website is www.shinetutor.com. So thank you everyone. Have a great day.
Thank you.
Miałem czekaj tatar. Lengua y dibujo. Aku fue matematik. Problem, multiplicación.
Kita tayo pinagula amon. Itsukli amon. Upay pag-eskwela.
Muan asi ibula
I'm feel very sad. That is why I say I want to become a medical doctor.
Di ekosong di gosong apa macam terjadi di sakwa juga dam respectable.
I do not think about my leg. I feel free.